what's up guys, Benny here, and I've already played hundreds of hours of Battlefield 6, so I could figure out what the best guns are, what the best attachments are, so you don't have to. So you can rank up the guns that you really need for Season 1, which drops on the 28th of October. We're going to hop straight in with the assault class and some assault rifles, starting with the #1 assault rifle in Battlefield 6, the Cord 6P67. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. It's got one of the highest fire rates and fastest TTKs in the entire game, and this is the build that I run with it at level 20. This is a really quick level to get to now since Battlefield increased your level up time to this point. Now, we're going to start off with the muzzle, which is really, really important. You've probably seen suppressors are king in Battlefield 6, so you don't see everyone seeing you on the minimap and just completely rushing at you. The flash hider gives a very similar benefit, where, as you can see, it fully hides in-world spotting and reduces the range where a soldier is spotted on the minimap whilst firing. And that is why, one, it's a super cheap option, and two, it goes on pretty much every single gun that I don't have a suppressor unlocked for. So that is why the flash hider is our #1 attachment. Next, we've got the heavy barrel. This is because on the bottom right hand side, we want to make sure that precision score is as high as possible so we do not get as much bloom compared to a lot of weapons. This is going to allow us to hold down that trigger and get the fastest TTKs, as you'll see in the firing range. Then I've spent 35 points on the classic vertical full grip, and then we've gone for the 36 round mag, kind of because it's got a really fast fire rate of 900 rounds per minute. We've then got the standard rounds. I've then gone for the OSA 1X optic. This is the perfect sight for close range gunfights. If you're playing bigger maps, you may want to go for the ROM 1.75, but I find, especially running around in Conquest, the OSA 7 works perfectly with this gun. And then we've got the red laser. Enemies can't see it, and it gives us a benefit to our hip fire, which you need to be using a lot in Battlefield 6. Now, if I go to the firing range and show you this thing, you will see, it is an absolute laser beam. And I'm not really tap firing with this either. So when you're holding a lane or position, you can just laser opponents. Obviously, when you get to those further ranges, you're gonna need to tap fire, but great TTK. Rank this up as soon as you can. Next, we're going to move across to our engineer, or our SMG, and the #1 SMG in the game, no surprise, is the PW5, aka the MP5. I wish it was just called the MP5. As you can see, we've got that standard suppressor on there, so we stay fully hides in-world spotting and reduces the range where a soldier is spotted on the minimap whilst firing. Same thing that we have with the flash hider, but the flash hider is obviously, when you're shooting, it's a lot louder. You don't get that suppressed gunfire, so someone might just turn around and shoot you. But we've got that suppressor, then we've got the extended the extended barrel for that faster transition to ADS and the better range. We've then got the alloy vertical underbarrel. We've got the 40 round mag, so you can take out multiple opponents super easily. So helpful. Once again, standard rounds. I've seen a lot of people just throwing hollow point into a lot of SMGs. Please don't do it. The 0.16% headshot modifier doesn't really change your bullets to kill with these guns. There's a few in the game that it does, which I'll probably cover in a later video, but otherwise, don't spend your attachment points here. Then I've got the mag catch just to increase that reload speed, the basic sight, and that is all I have because I do not yet have enough for a laser. Though, if you do fancy hip firing a lot, you can drop that improved mag catch and add the green laser instead. But that is the build you want to run for the MP5. We're next going to move to the support class and what I think is the best, or one of the best LMGs, the DRS IAR. This is practically an assault rifle in the LMG category, especially when you're playing support, right? We've got that long suppressor on there. Perfect option right there. Keeps you off the radar. The extended barrel, pretty much the cookie cutter attachments for a lot of your long range weapons. We've then got the 6H64 vertical underbarrel. The 36 round mag, which is one of the reasons this gun is so good because it plays like an AR, especially with a 771 rate of fire. And then the lightweight rounds. This is probably my favorite option in the ammo category because it makes you run faster and it also increases your ADS for 5 additional attachment points. It's an absolute bargain compared to a lot of the other options there. Then we're going for the #1 optic in the game, the ROM 1.75. This thing is so clean, super easy. I do hope they give us options to adjust the red dot soon, because as someone that is colorblind, I really struggle to see this red dot when I'm like shooting in like green areas on the map. And like I said, if you're not tap firing with this, if you're just holding this trigger down, you're going to get that bloom. It's going to be hard for you to hit your opponent. Something a lot of people have been struggling with. Just remember, just tap fire. Makes it nice and easy. Makes you super accurate. And you're going to do a lot better in Battlefield 6. Next, we're going to move across to our recon option. And this is where I am using the AK-205 carbine. Because as someone that doesn't snipe too much, I run the Spec Ops training path, which kind of allows me to get out of combat faster because of low profile, so teammates can spawn on me quicker. It's actually very, very helpful. But the AK-205, the best carbine in the game, like you can see, it has got one of the highest precision scores. It practically has no bloom whatsoever. 85, it's obscene. We've got the flash hider on for the muzzle. We've then gone for that heavy barrel option. We've then gone for the 6H64 vertical, the 36 round mag. I kind of wish I could go for like a little bit of a better mag option, but right now I haven't ranked up the gun enough. We've got that lightweight ammo there, the mag catch, the ROM optic again, and then the red laser. And I'll quickly show this to you in the firing range, because you'll see how insane it is. But literally, look, you know, before we were with the LMG, we were just holding it around, the DRS. Same thing here. There's barely any bloom, right? And that is what makes the carbines so good, because they naturally feel really good at all ranges. Maybe not as fast as TTK, but you don't have to tap fire. So it's a really friendly weapon to use. So if you come from like Call of Duty, for example, you'll probably have a lot more success with the AK-205 compared to some of the other weapons that are available. Next, another weapon that you really want to rank up and use, right, is in the assault rifle category, right? And it is the SOR 556, aka the SCAR. This thing is absolutely incredible, super easy to use. We've got the standard suppressor. We want the heavy barrel on there rather than the short. The short obviously makes it a bit snappier, but we want that extra range. We've then got the 6H64 vertical. We've got the 30 round mag currently, but we are going to upgrade that to the 30 round fast. We've gained that extra 5 attachment points from not having the short barrel. Then we've got the standard ammo. Like I said, I will look to get the lightweight ammo in as soon as I can. I've got the mag flare, which I will get rid of when I unlock the lightweight ammo. Then we've got that ROM 1.75 and then the red laser to finish off the build. And like I said, I'll show this to you in the category. Like, super clean, really easy to use, high precision. And I think that's one of the biggest things. High precision scores are going to be weapons that feel really good if you're like good at snapping onto your opponent. You don't have to tap fire. You can hold that trigger down and the bullets are going to go where you're aiming. And that's one of the things that make these some of the best guns in the game. And then finally, right, I'm going to give you one more gun, which I've been really enjoying. And the second best SMG in the game, it's the UMG. And this reminds me so much of the UMP from Modern Warfare 2 from back in the day. So let's get into the UMG build that you want to be running. We've got the standard suppressor, you can stay off the radar. I've also then got the extended barrel just to give you that faster ADS and also the most bullet velocity possible. We've then got the light, which is actually a very helpful attachment. You can't like kind of hide in the corner when you're using it, but it is so frustrating for the enemy team. We've then got the stubby, the folding stubby, the 30 round fast mag, the standard ammo, the basic sight, and then the red laser. And like, you'll see this in the firing range, but it is super clean to use. Like, once again, feels like hit scan. SMGs are probably some of the best guns in the game, to be perfectly honest with you. So go ahead, give this a go. I hope you find these class setups and guns helpful. Go rank these up ahead of Season 1 next week. And once again, a big thank you to EA for sponsoring the video. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Battlefield 6.